after all these years, the man I knew as my pa is dead. But then, Nettie right that my real daddy lynched. My mama married this dead man 2 years after my real daddy died. My children, not my sister and brother. And pa, not pa.
Hold up, did I just hear that right? So Celie's mother made dick decisions instead of good choices. Thereby, she could have prevented this whole movie from being tragic. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about.
Excuse me, brother. Miss Parker! Miss Parker! Can I talk
Told
to you
you.
for a minute, Miss Parker?
We be letting you know evil lurks.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of You Ain't Shit for Watching. I'm your host, Donnie, and today we have a powerful movie on the top of the list to discuss, The Color Purple. This movie has been around for, 3 decades? And it has been used to villainize black men at every turn. Now, I've never really fully watched this movie until yesterday. And I gotta admit, within maybe 10 to 15 minutes of this movie, black men ain't shit. But after watching the movie in its entirety, some things start to make some sense. And, well, we'll get into it. Okay, now, usually when this movie is brought up, typically what's talked about is what? You have abuse, you have the assault of minor children, right? Within the first, 2-3 minutes of the movie, you have a 14-year-old girl, which is Celie, giving birth to a baby by her father. The father then takes the baby, and it's like a life of tragedy that kind of persists on from there. She's given away to this man named Mr. Mr. is a horrible human being who beats on her, just all the way around abusive, right? What's not talked about and was a key plot point of the movie, which I showed you in the first clip, was what? This man who molested Celie, got her pregnant, and then gave her off to be married, was not Celie's actual father. What does that mean? That means mama chose dick over duty. That means instead of worrying about the welfare of her children, right? Instead of being like, you know what? I need to take my time, figure out and find a man who's going to be good to me and my children. She went and just chose any old dick over her duty. Now, from that statement alone, I can hear, before I even publish this video, the feminist brains going the fuck off. How do you know that? What makes you say that? You ain't got no right. Let's play the clip.
Well, it's all yours now.
Yeah, but I still don't understand how.
Your real daddy owned this land, and the house, and the store. And he left it to your mama. And when your mama died, it passed on to you and your sister Nettie. You never even rented her. Well,
Now, legend has it, every time that scene is played, you can hear feminists crying in the background. Hold on, shh, listen.
Damn!
See, let me break down that scene for you. That was Celie's stepfather's new wife, right? She was 15, by the way. The stepfather married Celie's mother and acquired the land, the house, and the store, all via Celie's mother. Meaning Celie's mother didn't actually need a man. Celie's mother could have waited and found the right one because she was set for life. She had everything she needed to be successful in this world and bring those girls up and make those girls successful. But what did she choose? She chose dick over her daughters. Now let's look at this movie in retrospect. Now that we understand that the mama was really a bitch who just didn't give a fuck about her kids, she went out here and got with the first nigga that she felt like she could just roll and do whatever she wanted with. Now let's really take a look at this movie. The beginning of this movie, Celie was pregnant not once, but twice. 14-year-old child was pregnant not once, but twice. So this wasn't in the day and age of kids going off to school, you being at work all day, kids having extracurricular activities, going to the mall, where you can kind of get distracted. Motherfuckers lived on a farm in the urban country. That means this woman saw her daughter every fucking day, all damn day, was out working with her, washing, cleaning, doing something with her daughter, and she knowingly let her daughter get pregnant by this motherfucker twice. Didn't say a word. But I'm gonna take it a step further. It's my belief Celie's mother not only knew that the daughter was pregnant, didn't give a fuck, wanted to keep her man, that when she was actually going out and was dying, according to the movie, she died cursing and yelling. And you know what? Because y'all are my subscribers, what I went ahead and did because of this movie is I went and bought the special edition Blu-ray, and in it was a deleted scene. It was the scene when her mother was cussing out. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Hopefully we don't get a strike.
You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you. You done fucked around and fucked my motherfucking man and had 2 motherfucking children, and one of them is a goddamn animal running around looking crazy as a motherfucker. Bitch, you know what? See, I think you're trying me.
Now, that's my conjecture. I could be wrong. I could be right. Y'all let me know in the comments. But what we're going to do is this. I'm going to play the clip for you and let you judge for yourself, and you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Dear God, I'm 14 years old. I've always been a good girl. Maybe you can give me a sign. Let me know what's happening to me. One day, my daddy come and say, you're gonna do what your mama wouldn't. Now, I got 2 children by my daddy. A baby boy called Adam. He took while I was sleeping. And a baby girl called Olivia. They took right out my arms. Then my mama died, cussing and screaming, because her heart been broke.
So are we going to tell the ugly truth, or are we going to tell a pretty lie? Let me say this. That was fucking heart-wrenching to watch, right? This is part of why I was like, black men ain't shit. Me watching the first 15, 20 minutes of this movie, black men ain't shit, right? But after diving into this, and there's no excuse for this man molesting this little girl, raping her, for getting her pregnant. None of this shit is acceptable whatsoever. However, we have to put blame where it actually lies, and it lies on the mother in addition to this evil man. See, this man is a predator. And because he's a predator, he should never be around children. It's all in a mother's discernment to keep this man away from the little girls. But rather than do that, she knowingly accepted him into the household, knowingly let her get her daughter pregnant not once, but twice. And that is part of the fucking problem. So I ask you this, if that man is a predator, if that man is evil, what does that make her mother for putting the daughter in that position knowingly and choosing to stay in that position? An evil bitch. Yep, I said it. Celie from The Color Purple's mama was an evil bitch. She didn't give a fuck about her kids in no way, shape, or form. And the entirety of this movie is a reflection of the mother not giving a damn. Now, truth be told, we can go down the list and talk about the other female cast members of this movie, like Suge Avery and how she's a deadbeat mother, trash person, and living a perpetual hot girl summer. We can do that all day. We can do that about 10 minutes. Good little video out. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And you guys in the comment section can send me, we'll say 50 likes. If you get me to 50 likes, that will put me at another video on The Color Purple based on Suge. And then we can do Sophia afterwards, so on, so on. Just let me know you like the content. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. You know I ain't shit. And guess what? You ain't shit for watching.